Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent, bringing you episode 84 of Let's Play Avernum. Escape from the pit. We're in northern Avernum, apparently. I'm not quite sure where we left off. We'll see here. Oh, we were going into Pyrog's lair. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and light a smoke here, and we're going to head on in. Just had a big meal in real life. I feel good. Keep an eye out for dig spots. That's not one, right? Okay. All right, let's head in. See what this is about. The giants worship Pyrog, if I understand that correctly. Let's see. Trash and shackles. To the north are a series of tiers accessible by stone staircases. The odor of sulfur hangs heavy in the air. The stone floor has been scarred by enormous claws. You are entering the realm of one of Avernum's dragons. The stone tiers are littered with tribute, small gifts brought to the dragon in return for its favor, or its mercy. Oh, and there's giants up there. Yeah, it would be stealing, but we can see some of the different things someone's offered a scalpel. We'll come up here. It's on this tier. Couple chests. An open chest has been left on the floor here, waiting for offerings to the dragon. It is currently empty. That one is currently empty. About the best we can do is pick up rocks. Wow, there's the dragon. Okay. You meet a giant guard sentinel of the dragon's lair. Excuse me, he holds a huge spiked club. He looks down at you with contempt. What do you do here? Slaying and devouring you soon enough. We only need the dragon's word. The giant turns away. I want to know more about the dragon. Then talk to her. She eats little things like you. We help. The giant turns away. Okay, well, I could probably handle them if need be, but not with the dragon. An enormous red-green reptile looms up before you. Sulfur smoke pours from her mouth. She looks down at you with an unnerving mix of amusement and hunger. A large key hangs from a chain around her neck. She speaks in a deep voice, hypnotic and malicious. I am Pyrog. I am a dragon. I take offerings and spare those who bring them. I slay according to my whim. What kind of dragon are you? I am the only one of my kind in the underworld who knows her own true strength, and will use it. My siblings are fools. I give dragons an example to follow, through my treatment of any adventurer I meet. Why are you in the underworld? Because the humans of the Empire swarm against us. Their ascendance is short-lived. One day, I and my spawn will return to the surface, and we will grow slow and fat from gorging upon them. Who are your siblings? Decrepit Motrax, cowardly Atheron, and the other two fools. I will lord over these caves one day, and they will grovel before me. Tell me about your siblings. No, they would deal with humans as equals, and the mention of their names leaves a vile taste in my mouth. I will discuss this no more. Tell me about your lair. She smiles at you. This is my place of power. Here, if I decide to devour someone, I do. It is my right given to me by my might. Giants serve me and give me tribute, so I spare them. I give no such mercy to adventurers. Why do you have giant servants? Strong, worthy of respect, and useful as well. I am an adventurer. So you are. Are you ready to do battle with me? You wish to fight me. I can see it in your eyes. No, I don't want to fight you. Pyrog weighs whether to battle you. It's a narrow thing, but she feels that fighting you isn't worth the risk of injury. I thought you would back down, cowards. You miserable mewling creature. Away from me. Out of my sight. You disgust me. The dragon turns away. Can I come in here? I guess I can. Wow, there's a lot of cave giants around. I don't see any buttons. Some hatchets and kebabs on the ground. Any buttons over here? We'll take the free piece of meat. Just because you won't get it, Pyrog. You're surrounded by piles of giant and ogre food frozen solid by the worms penned up here. There are 3 bodies, 1 goblin and 2 human, gathered from nearby settlements by the giants. Innocent victims murdered by the giants for the dragon's benefit. Yeah, we would be doing the world a favor to rid it of Pyrog, but am I really going to take the pants off you? No. Or the robe off you. A blue worm has been chained to the wall. The floor under it is lined with frost. It doesn't attack as you pass. Repeated beatings have communicated to this almost mindless creature the foolishness of rebellion. Okay, tunic and pants. Nothing on the ground. Sticks and amphoras. Kind of surprised there's no buttons. They play dice. Okay. Lots of cave giants. Okay, that's that direction. We have no idea what's down there. This is an enormous locked gate here, decorated with a wrought iron dragon. You cannot get the lock open no matter how hard you try. It looks plain enough, but the magical protections on it are considerable. Then there's an open path here. Slinger, diviner, cave giant. Oh, free. She let me have those things. How nice of her. That would be stealing, though. Just more giants. The overseer. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I could handle this if I wanted to, and I don't. Oh, 23. For some reason, only the belt is... They really like that belt. I don't see any buttons. Pyrog has papers. Okay, we can take the coins. That's about it. So in order to get said papers, we would have to... Oh, maybe over here. We could find them. This looks like a shrine of some sort. Iron dagger. Piles of skulls. Nothing on the shrine. Dead dude down here, crude dagger. And, ooh, leather greaves. No button. Are these really just very mundane passages here, or what? I guess they are. One last check down here. Okay. Alright, well, I'm not going to attempt this because we are nowhere near skilled enough to handle all of them. But, it was good meeting her. We'll return someday when we're much, much stronger. Right now, let's go ahead and, what do we want to do? We can't get that open. Come back down here to AreaS. There's nothing to really do there. Let's see. You know what? Let's go get on our boat. And I know what we're going to do today. You encounter a group of hostile creatures. Oh, wow. Nephars, jeez. Dab on them. Oh, and fire lizards. Oh, yeah, she can't cast a spell. Critical of 102. Looks like it's going to be a flawless victory. And we get a cavewood bow out of it. That's some XP. Alright, so let's come to our boat. Come down here. Let's see what's in here, actually. We never did sail on up this way. Now entering central Avernum. Let's see what we've got here. Sign says the obelisk is covered with pictographs, mostly of waterfalls. There's a small Slith village here. About a dozen of the reptile people survive out here on cave fish and scrawny lizards. They're a poor and scrawny group, but they're well armed. They haven't noticed you. You can approach them in a violent or non-violent manner. Approach and talk to them. Surprisingly, the Sliths don't attack when they see you. They must be part of the faction that's friendly to humans. Unfortunately, they don't speak any language you understand. However, when they start to pull out their goods, you understand what they want. You can trade with them if you want. Wow. Prices are very reasonable. Some of the Sliths in Avernum are friendly to humans. Some of those will even trade with your kind. These Sliths have a variety of strange goods which they've scavenged in these remote tunnels. You know what? Let's go ahead and buy that wisdom crystal. It's a very good price. I think these are just level 1 piercing crystals. I don't think you can get anywhere special with them. Alright, good stuff. Reminds me, though, I was going to go to AreaS and pay for advanced training in melee weapons or something, but we're not going to do that now. Just in case we run into something that... I've been here? That costs money that we want to buy. What was down there again? Something with lizards or something, basilisks. The river here flows to the west and the speed is slowly but noticeably increasing. You hear a roaring sound to the west. It's getting much louder. There are powerful rapids ahead. The Waterfall Warren, discovered by the great first expedition of the Empire. Waterfall Warren, where is this? Oh, in here. Well, if I can go here and maybe come down, I can do these two. Which is where I was going to go, down here, but I guess maybe we can reach them from this direction too. I don't want to get swept away, though. shoot, and we can't go back up. Wow, this is so wild. What wild imagination has created this? Jeffrey Vogel. F3. A desperate message has been carved into the wall here. Most of it has been obscured by the ceaseless dripping of the water, but some words remain, unreadable. Split up in rapids. Thralney's group followed the crystals. We went down the middle, unreadable. Went down the huge falls, and Thralney and his men, unreadable. Spirits help us. Damn unreadable. Orb will save them, and we, unreadable. Oh, Thralney's orb might be somewhere in here? There's the crystals. Are we able to go back? Huh. Four Crystals Island, glorious first expedition of the Empire. Wait, I already forgot what that said. Did Thralney follow the crystals? Oh no. I can't read it again? I didn't even record it. Oh my gosh. Let me reload. Oh dear. Aha. Okay. Okay. Thralney's group followed the crystals. Good to know. I'll record it this time. Alright, so Thralney's group follow the crystals. So we will also follow the crystals. Hopefully finding an orb along the way. Wow, this place is no joke. Oh, vengeful shades. The ghosts helped. I don't know. It's maybe a little tricky. Day on them. You have 2 new slots, right? Day on them. Oh, I guess they're immune to icy rain. Dang. This might be yeah. Whoa. Pretty tricky, actually. Eek. Go ahead and... Oh, we don't have a ward up. Go ahead and... Oh, you can't cast mage spells. You can cast priest spells, which is strange. Try to end that one. Nice. Sniper shot. See another shot. How about a little divine fire? Okay. Little healing on Alduus. Damn. Nice, got one. Alright, so not too bad. Smite. That's a good damage. Nice cleave. Mass healing. Duh. Should have. Should have smited. Smite you. Critical. Cool. Nothing. Dig site. You found blessed breastplate. Wow. Not a bad find. Yeah, I think we'll put that on. That would be an upgrade. Minus 20% chance to hit, but we'll live with it. Okay, so the ghost helped. So I guess we go down this way as well. You're now entering Southern Abyss. Wow, this is nuts. Oh, we're only in the Southern Abyss. This is nothing where Throny's orb would be, probably. Climb a narrow, winding passage up to one of the gigantic spires. At the west end, you find a small, sparkling fountain. Drink. You're miraculously healed and refreshed. Okay, so we're actually just in the Abyss now. We... well, could have seen what was down this way, I guess. I don't know. We might be okay. You meet a band of warriors. They aren't brigands exactly. They're the closest thing the Abyss has to a militia. When they get a good look at you, though, it only takes them a moment for them to decide to extort money from you. One of them extends a grimy hand. Come on, Vols. You want to visit our lands? You have to pay the toll. 10 coins or you regret it. Pay them. You pay. The pale thugs laugh, pocket the coins, bow mockingly, and wander away. This is a herd of cave cows, heavily branded and held together with a long length of chain to keep them from wandering off. The pale young man looking after them watches you warily as you pass by. When he realizes that you're from Avernum, he grabs the chain and pulls the cows away from you. Before he walks off, he spits on the ground in your direction. Oh, we have to pay them again? We're like stuck there. What about... oh, is this the other town? Discovered Spire. It is. Okay, they don't take kindly to voles, so we'll have to remember that. There's a button. Oh, we're fighting, and they have a hulking ogre and a rogue mage with them. Oh, and I still can't cast mage spells. Why am I not fixing that? Why am I not casting a ward or any of that? Down. Just throw something at him. Immobile. Oh, good. Knocked him back. Little daze action. Well, that mage, they have 2 hulking ogres. That mage kind of did himself in, but how do I target him? Dak. Oh. guess a smite would be better than a thrown javvy. Nice acid. Throw a javvy. 20 damage. Aww. Nice. She's getting pretty deadly. Oh, there's an assassin still. Smite him. Critical. 70. There we go. Alright, so whoever this was or is in here does not take kindly to outsiders. Crude broadsword. Chainmail vest. We'll remember that. Let's come over here. Is the whole town going to attack us? I never know we took that, but I'm not going to. Okay, they're not attacking us. Spire is defended by a motley band of retired brigands and mercenary ogres. To say they don't want to talk to you would be a dramatic understatement. Sign says, welcome to Spire. Visitors are warned the laws are harsh here. We have a package from Mina. There's Zagat. Or Zagat. Oh, speaking of wands, let's start. Yeah, let's actually take a second to, like, do what we gotta do. That's a really good wand. I don't want to use it yet, but we're gonna. And you still have one. You still have. Okay. Now let's. Alright, you still can't cast that because you're wearing the Basalt Band. We'll go ahead and put your Mage Stone Band back on for now. Then go ahead and cast Cloak of Blades. Melee attacks do more damage. And you go ahead and cast Ward of Steel. Perfect. Zagat. A man with his legs sits with his legs up on the table. He's sharpening an axe. He doesn't look up at you. Want to enter the games? This is the place. Do you know what this building is for? This is the arena. I'm the arena master. What goes on in the arena? I don't expect voles such as yourself to appreciate the fine art of blood sport, but we enjoy it immensely. Combat between criminals, gladiators battling captive sliths and giants. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And we know we can always use gladiators. If you want to enter, let me know. I don't want to enter the games. Your decision. I respect your right to be a coward. He resumes sharpening his axe. The door will not open. I mean, we'll eventually do that, but... Cliff the Smith. Little box. Oh, you've got pincers. So this is where all the pincers go, and he says you can have a couple bars of iron. Okay, we don't need the tongs or pincers. Let me just make sure we don't. Like I didn't get rid of them. Oh no, did I get rid of the tongs and pincers? I got rid... Oh no, I did the quest. What am I thinking? Woo! I thought I just, like, got Figured I'd never be able to do anything with them and sold them or something. Another iron bar. Hey, Cliff. You meet a very tall man with a permanent sneer worn into his face. He says, "I'm Cliff. Cliff the Smith. What do you want? What do you sell here?" He spits at your feet. "I don't like to sell to voles, but I'll give you a break. I got some armor and weapons I'll unload on you." Let me see your wares. Utterly ridiculous. Cliff will only let you buy his worst wares, and he charges ridiculous prices for them. He also insults you whenever possible. For being his worst wares... yeah, they're pretty bad, but he does have steel jabs. Okay. Oh, I don't need anything. Then get out of my shop, Vole. Entwistle. A greasy man with stained clothes dozes in a chair behind a desk. When you enter, he awaits with the start and gives you a nasty look. "Ah, I'm Entwistle, and you are a Vole adventurer, unless I miss my guess. Something about you has set him to scheming. Why are you hiding back here?" He shrugs. "What are you selling?" "I supply goods from all over Avernum. I buy, sell, and don't ask questions. You look to be a vole, but your money's as good as any, so you can buy something if you want. But if you plan some thievery, watch it." "Why don't you ask questions?" "'Cause sometimes it's not safe to know the answers." "What's there to steal around here?" His mouth twists into a wicked grin. "Yes, well, there are things you might want to steal, but I'm not the one to ask. If you meet a man named Scab, ask him about the circlet. There are some people here who'd like to see that thing disappear." "Tell me about the circlet." "I'd be happy to, but it wouldn't make Mina happy. While Mina is unhappy when Mina is unhappy with someone, they spend time in the chair. Not my preferred way of passing an afternoon, if you get my meaning." Entwistle watches you from behind his counter. Something about you is causing him to think hard. It is an unaccustomed exertion for him. Let me take a look at your goods. Utterly ridiculous prices. Entwistle sells a motley assortment of goods, most likely all stolen from Avernum and fenced here. Wand of Death. Ability Kill. Lightning for 2 turns. That's pretty awesome. Piercing Crystal. Magical Notes. Wow. Huh. Does he give me full price for everything? It looks like it. Short sword. Sell the steel breastplate, I guess. Okay. Made about 500 coins or so. Oh. Take what's in the desk, he says. I will help myself. Not stealing anything there. Too complicated to be picked. Oh, that's where the rogue warriors were. That's something I don't really understand. Several stocks have been erected here. Wrongdoers are tied to them and pelted with garbage, stones, and worse. It's a pretty tough town. Eustace's supplies. Any free bread? Yeah, but it's not worth anything. A hefty, greasy man watches you carefully as he tends to his kitchen. He's surrounded by slabs of disreputable-looking meat and loaves of greenish bread. "I'm Eustace," he grumbles. "I'll sell food to anyone as long as the money's there." "So what's for sale?" "Well, you can purchase dried food here for wherever you're going. There are some interesting sights around here." "What sights do you recommend?" He grins, showing you a mouthful of rotting teeth. "Just leave town and wander around a while. I'm sure some of the loyal and friendly residents of the Abyss will come and greet you eventually. Just be sure to buy some rations before you go." Eustace tends to his food as he browses his shop. He's currently busy cutting patches of greenish mold off a haunch of lizard meat. You have a poor selection. Looking for anything? He grimaces. Yeah, we need good cheap ale. Can't make anything decent up there. You voles make the best. I'll give you 10 coins a bottle for it. Wow, ale is a collectible. Alright, we have a lot of it. 27 bottles, 270 coins. Nice. Some rations, utterly ridiculous. Eustace offers you a variety of rations for the roads. His goods are both expensive and disgusting. I don't need anything. He nods and returns to his work, adding chunks of unidentifiable organ meat to a pot of stew. Lovely. The writing on the sign has been scratched away. The sign, town well, no spitting. Oh, gosh. Huh. Nothing in here, but I bet you there's a button. No? Mighty surprised there's no button. What's this thing on the ground? I've never seen something like that. Just an empty store. Sign says Eunice's Apothecary. Oh, it looks like a half-decent shop. An aged crone sits hunched behind the counter. Decades of alchemy have left her hands and arms permanently stained green. She coughs heavily and spits something nasty into a bit of rag. Then she says, I'm Eunice. Finest, she coughs again. Potions. I have potions. Make them myself. Have a look, Vol. She struggles to regain her breath. Tell me about your wares. You can purchase potions here. Nothing fancy like you Vols make, but we can do with the herbs up here. Where do you get your supplies? We make do with what your lot lets us have. Broken glassware, moldy herbs. You let us buy your trash and nothing else. You let the abyss survive, but only just. Her outburst triggers a coughing fit that continues for almost a minute and leaves her breathless. Why did you call me a vole? She makes a hissing noise at you. 'Cause I hate voles. It's people like you who put us here in this pit with the giants and thieves. Now do your business with me and get out of my shop. Eunice sits, coughing and wheezing in her rocking chair. The years of mixing noxious brews have not been good for her lungs. I like to do some shopping. Decent potions, utterly ridiculous. Eunice's potions have a fraction of the power of similar brews made in Avernum proper. Still, they are better than nothing. Yeah, they're not terrible. If you need it, I don't need anything. Don't need anything. Then leave me be, she coughs. Okay, so up here must be Mayor of Spire, Office of Mina. We have a box for her. You meet a short, muscular woman with long black hair and a leather jerkin. She stands in front of a fine carved wooden chair and watches you carefully. The floor of her meeting room is actually made of wood. She must be very wealthy. She inspects you carefully and she doesn't like what she sees. The rumors were true. Armed voles, Avernum adventurers, clearly with great skill. I am Mina and I'm in charge here. Do your business and move on. You're in charge here. I'm the boss in this town, the mayor. I watch over things, and I don't want any interference. Do your business, and when you get called a vole, take it as a compliment. This town has a mayor. Yes, vole, I run this town. No thievery, no killing, no trouble. Anyone messes up and I stretch their necks. That goes for voles, too. I'm not here to interfere. So you say, I've had your Vol visitors before. You come here all high and mighty, seeing your rejects, and you think you can do what you want, take what you want. Well, I'll kill you in a cold second if you don't behave, and Micah can't do a thing about it. Believe it. I don't like getting called a Vol. Tough, get used to it. That's what we call you. You try to live in this pit and make your own docile copy of the hell above. While we're free, and we'll stay free no matter where you throw us. Mina sits in her wooden chair and watches you, her fingers idly trace over the pommel of her blade. You have more to say? Spit it out, but remember, this is the Abyss. You aren't welcome here. Could you tell us something about the Abyss? Gladly, Vol. There are two sorts of people sent to Avernum. Docile fools who hope in vain for normal lives. They live in Avernum. And spirited fighting souls who live by no rules but their own. They come here. They choose to come here? This is the Abyss, the freest place in the world, free of the Empire and free of you. And we don't care for your kind. So have a care when you walk around here. That's your fair warning. Does your freedom ever extend to stealing from Avernum? People here are the same as everywhere else. We do what we have to do to survive, nothing less. Can you tell me more about Spire? One of the two free cities of the Abyss, the other is Butttt to the north. I am proud of my little town, so I won't speak for it. Instead, you can walk around and see for yourself. Just don't break the laws or else. Or else what? You see that chair just outside? People who misbehave get strapped into it and dealt with. Some survive to get out of it again. Not all. That's all for now, thanks. Okay, let's first, before saying we found evidence, we brought a small package for you. Give it to her. She takes the package, inspects it closely, and grins. Excellent. She gives you a small pouch of coins, disappointingly small, 25 of them. Return to Almaria and speak with Dexter, and I'm sure you'll be rewarded further. I found evidence that you're sending thieves to raid the Great Cave. She pretends to be unconcerned, but you see for a moment fear in her eyes. You fool! If you truly worried me, I would have you struck dead where you stand, but because I pity your idiocy, I will let you live. Get out of my sight. You aren't welcome here, Vol. This is a library, if I've ever seen one. Wow. It's an actual nice library. That's pretty wild. And a door that needs a key and can't be picked. Huh. That's pretty crazy. And that door can't be picked either? Huh. Okay, well, this is a large stone platform here. A huge crude wooden chair stands in the center. The chair features metal loops so that prisoners can be easily secured in it. It appears to be a permanent fixture of the town square. The chair and the stone beneath it are splattered with blood. This is where those who run afoul of the laws of Spire are brought for harsh and often fatal discipline. Ugh. I wonder if we come up outside and go up that way. That'll be something interesting for next episode. Sign says the Spire Inn. Visitors are warned the laws are harsh here. There are plenty of rough types sitting in this inn. Their conversation fades to nothing whenever you get close, and they only resume speaking when you're a healthy distance away. Huh. Harry and Tara. Harry. You're being watched by a man with uneven teeth and a huge cavewood club at his belt. He wipes the counter with a dirty rag. I'm Harry, and this is my inn. It's for good, loyal folk of the Abyss, not for you. What can I order? We don't serve drinks to vols. We have rooms, though. Nice room in the common room. No trouble from you, and if something of yours gets stolen, I don't care. I won't be staying here. No, I don't think you will. Turns and walks away. Harry continues to wipe down the tables of his inn and takes orders from anyone who isn't you. Heard any interesting rumors? Yeah, I heard that a Vol just came into town and started poking around. Not a very safe thing to do if you ask me. Could suffer an accident. He turns and walks away. You meet a slight young woman with angular features. She sits and drinks heavily. What are you in town for? Not much. I'm waiting for my scimitar to be repaired. Oh, is it a nice weapon? That doesn't seem to be what she wanted to hear. She ignores you. Another scimitar, person. Interesting. That must be... Oh, I left Barga without checking out the scimitar. I kind of slipped my mind. Just kind of slipped my mind. Huh, the nice room has a pillow and a blanket in it or whatever. Alright, let's come down here. A massive ogre sits at the entrance of the arena. She looks at you with contempt. For you, admission is 20 gold, she grunts. That seems high, but what can you do? Leave. I don't know what that's about. Ogre. The arena ogre snorts at you. I'm not paid to talk. If I got something to say to you, I'll say it. Huh. Okay, so there's the arena. Still a ton to do. Come down this way. Ooh. There's something here? No, nothing at all. In all of this muck. Oh, wow. That's one way to surprise us back here. I should be able to cast a spell now. Good, Icy Rain. I think our episode's about over, so we'll wrap this up here. Oh, I probably could have dabbed with her, but... Aha! Mighty Blow. Oh, it's a melee attack. A melee blow that delivers a devastating blow. A melee attack that delivers a devastating blow to a vulnerable point in your foe, doing extra damage and knocking it back. Focus Spirit cures hostile effects. Let me just see. Shield Breaker. Can I use these with ranged? No. Dang, there's only one real ranged ability there. Alright. Ooh, Flawless Crystal. Don't know how that got back there. I thought these would be herbs. They're just little grass patches, I guess, or whatnot. Let's see how long I've been playing. Yeah, I felt like it. 48 minutes, so I want to thank you for joining me. Next time, we'll continue exploring this place. We're way off the track now. We have to go back up to Barga and do the, check out the scimitar. Just lots and lots more to come. So I hope you'll join me for that. We're having a blast here. Hope you guys are too. Hope you're enjoying it all. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. So come on back. Much love, peace, and joy. Take all of that and spread it around. And I will see you next time with more, much more. Bye-bye.